Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at a brand new frauditor I found who is not only ignorant, but racist to boot. So, before we get started with today's video, a quick thank you to all my current channel members and subscribers. Without you guys, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. And with all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Howdy. Good, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
Oh, nothing, just came to check out the bank. I had a issue with them a couple years ago.
Okay.
So, what happened was I took out a loan on my house.
Sure.
And they were really stressing me about paying them back, and it came up on the deadline.
Okay.
So I had to sell my eye for $14,000 to pay them back.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But I didn't make it by the deadline, so they charged me an extra $4,000, and I ended up having to sell my pinky toe as well for $4,000.
Okay.
And which is, fair is fair.
Right.
But then I had a friend that told me he had the same experience here a long time ago where
he had to sell his body parts?
yeah,
Really?
he had to sell his right testicle to pay off his debt.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
And I don't even know how to describe this. This brand new frauditor is Artist Rawtel 777. He is coming up with this crazy story that he had to sell his body parts, and his friend had to sell body parts. Now, if you're not familiar, the US law prevents you from selling your organs and your limbs. Now, yes, you can get money for selling the plasma or sperm or donating your eggs or even blood at times. However, that is stuff that has been regulated. They're not going to just take your eye and give you $14,000.
So I have a concern now that, I'm here monitoring to see how many people show up and missing what body parts. Because they're clearly extorting people for their body parts. And I don't think it's fair, so...
Yeah. So you...
Are you down?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you down to help me investigate?
About what? The body parts missing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can help you out, but... Okay, I'm just gonna make this quick. It does unnerve people when people film. Okay, you're totally in your right to do it.
Yes, sir.
But just so you're aware, you gotta stay on the path, right? Because this is public property.
Absolutely.
Okay? And then the grass is their property because there's potential they probably want you trespassed, right?
Oh, this guy has a history with trespassing. We'll get into it later. But for right now, I feel bad for this officer to have to cater to this idiot's lies and clearly, poor act of frauditing. He claims that he's an activist, a journalist, and a troll. I believe this guy is nothing more than just a loser trying to make a few dollars off of YouTube, with his whopping, at last count, 27 subscribers, which I am one of them, just so I can get an idea of this lol cow.
Yeah, fair is fair.
So my partner's gonna chat with them quick.
All right.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, Officer Growth 721.
Growth 721.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Interesting name.
Yeah, thanks, man. G-R-O-T-H.
Yeah. What's that?
What's what?
The what are you?
Nationality?
Or growth? Yeah. What's that?
It's like German, Norwegian. Kind
I'm
of
German
stuff.
too.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. But yeah.
And then another issue is that like I said, it was my own decision to sell my eye.
Okay.
For
Where would you?
Now, I can already hear you guys say it, but NCR, he's missing his eye. Actually, he's not. He just simply has it closed or possibly taped down. Now, there is some medical tapes out there that are meant to help people who have certain neurological conditions keep their eyes shut at night, prevent dry eye. And how do I know this guy has both of his eyes? I'll show you. Right here is a photo from his actual YouTube channel showing that he has both of his eyes. And clearly, he's not missing it. So, either he's trying to pull a fast one, like all frauditors do, or he thinks the cops are really this gullible.
You sell that.
The black market.
How do you get in contact
I have connections. But anyway.
Okay.
So that's not the real issue. So I made that decision on my own. They didn't force me to do anything or manipulate me in any way.
Sure.
But then, so they have no problem with you selling your body parts to pay off your debts. But then when I tried to get another loan to buy a prosthetic eye, they said, no, they don't do that.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think that's fair.
I don't know. I mean, it's private business. They can deny service to anybody, right? So.
Yeah, that's true. But can they extort us for our body parts?
You already said that you did it on your own accord. You just told me that.
Boom. Roasted.
Yeah, I did. That's not extortion, huh?
No, that's not extortion.
I'll have to look up the definition. Oh, I'm not a safety concern, ma'am. I assure you.
I appreciate it.
I have no
Tyler,
ill
right?
intentions. I'm just trying to document, and I'm trying to make sure they respect our rights to keep our body parts,
Yeah.
for the most part.
Okay.
Ever since then, everyone's called me a freak.
I know a lot of people that are missing eyes.
Yeah. Do you call them freaks?
No. My great uncle, good friend I played hockey with. Yeah.
How'd he lose his eye? Hockey?
No, he was born.
Oh,
So
shoot.
did I. And my great uncle lost it because of diabetes.
Diabetes, huh?
Yep. So, anything else?
No, they said he hasn't found the property, which they're fine with. They were just worried.
All right, Tyler.
Thank you, Officer Gross.
All right, take care, man.
You as well. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Tim, Santangelo, 397.
397, Santangela?
Yep.
Have a good day and be safe out there.
Bye.
Bye. Check out your cruiser. It's nice.
All right, Tyler, I'm out of here.
All right, Officer Growth.
All right.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yep.
Well, look, would you look at that? Literally my second audit, and they know my name. Ain't that some ish?
So this is your second audit, and the cops already know you by your first name. Wow. You're speedrunning the Olympics of being a frauditor. Trying to get that gold post, aren't you? Well, if you thought that was bad, and cringy as all get out, wait till you see his next video.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Are you willing to leave the property for us, please?
Are you trespassing me?
Yes, sir.
So long, dumbass!
Already? You don't even investigate?
The library wants you trespass, so we have to do it, okay?
You have to do it because the library wants it? How do they have the authority to trespass me? Isn't this public?
They are duly authorized to trespass anyone they want.
Who has the authority?
The library does.
They do have the authority, even though it's public property?
Yes,
And
sir.
I pay taxes?
Yes, sir.
You know how much I paid in taxes last year? Like $12.
We gotta.
Well, the $12 you paid in taxes will go greatly to help, fund the city for about less than 5 seconds. But since you've brought it up, yes, you can be trespassed from a public library, even though it is public and has access to the public, due to the fact that it does get funding from the government, and most libraries are self-sufficient, meaning they do fundraisers to raise the majority of the money for new books and programs at the library.
Plus I pay food stamps. There's taxes on food stamps.
We can talk about this.
All right. So you're trespassing me.
Yes, sir.
Is it outside this way?
Yeah.
What's your name, officer?
Lane Anderson.
Lane Anderson?
Yes, sir.
Lane Anderson, can I get your badge number?
Certainly. It is 641.
641. All right, Anderson. Lane Anderson.
Yes.
Can I tell you, okay, the reason I'm here, and it is very important to me, okay?
Okay.
So,
Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid.
I had a book, now it's past due, because I have a friend named Ari Hondo from Mexico who really loves this great country of ours. Because... Are you waiting for me?
We have to go to the public sidewalk, and then we'll chat more there. 'Cause you can't.
All right, so my friend Alejandro wanted to come to America because we have so much freedom here. The freedom to record in public, this and that.
Yep.
But the problem is he couldn't get his citizenship. Okay. So he asked me, hey, how could I illegally cross the border without getting caught? Okay. So what I did was I came to the library and I checked out a book on how to illegally cross the border without getting caught, the tutorial. Okay. Now it's a 2-part, all right? Sure. So I sent him in Mexico the first part, how to illegally cross the border without getting caught. He studied it, he studied hard as if it were an exam, and he passed. He illegally crossed the border, he made it to the United States. Now the problem is I was supposed to have part 2 ready for him, but it's been checked out ever since this began. So I've been able to get him part 2. So now he's, well, basically doesn't have the courage to come out of his shipping container. And he's running out of food. He's been drinking Corona and eating tortilla wraps.
Wow. And I thought you guys hit a new low after auditing a medical examiner's office. But truly, racism. And that's blatant. You know, the stereotype that all Mexicans do is drink beer and eat tortillas is perpetrated by ignorant, small-minded people. And let's say this person actually existed. You have admitted that you have illegally helped somebody cross the border. So, you have committed a felony, which would be human trafficking. And because you're willingly admitting this and putting it out there in front of 3 cops and the entire public, you're going to be facing federal time. Being of Hispanic descent, I find it offensive of what you said, sir, and I hope you would apologize.
Okay. And I just can't seem to get him part 2. Okay. So at this point, and now you're trespassing me, so I will never be able to get him part 2. What's going to happen to Ariando?
You can come back in 1 year.
Oh, in 1 year?
Good for 1 year. So 1 year from today's date, you can come
yes,
back.
sir, but do you think he'll survive for 1 year?
I don't know.
In the shipping container off tortillas and Coronas.
You need to shut the fuck up!
I do not.
Can I also clarify, you'll be, from now on out, you're going to be trespassed from every library in Fargo, okay?
Every library?
All library locations.
I just want to clarify that.
Are they all just like the same?
There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them?
There's this one downtown, there's one up in Northport, and then there's the Carlson Library that you already trespassed from. So those 3 City of Fargo public libraries you're trespassed from.
Wow, you got trespassed from every library in the city of Fargo for 1 year. And you still don't see a problem with what you're doing. Calling yourself a journalist or an activist, even though you're just doing nothing more than being blatantly racist and ignorant. For what? Clicks and views? You're not even monetized. So why are you even doing this? Are you so desperate for attention, sir, that you find this to be only outlet you can satisfy that need?
For 1 year, okay?
Alright, so
Into the library or into the parking lot, you could be arrested.
I could be arrested, fair enough. So it doesn't matter if I'm conducting a legitimate business on public property.
You can't go to the library.
Is it illegal to film in there?
You can't go to the library. They ask that you be trespassed. I don't know about filming in there, whatever their policies are.
So they could just kick me out? What if they didn't like me because I'm tan?
I don't know.
So they say, hey, come kick this guy out because he's tan.
They ask that you be
Stop it. Get some help.
trespassed.
Then you trespass me because I'm tan?
Not because you're tan. Because they asked me to trespass.
Oh, but because I'm recording.
Maybe. I'm not sure why they
So you didn't even investigate. It could have been because I'm black.
If someone wants someone trespassed,
Yep,
trespass.
even if I'm black. All right. Got it, Lane Anderson.
You have any
Wait, what's your first name?
questions for us? Lane.
Oh, Lane.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's okay. All right, Tyler.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Jack Kruger, 768.
Name and badge number, sir? All right. If Ariando doesn't make it, it's on you.
And I'm ending it here. He laughs and jokes around that he made up a fake name and how he's messed it up several times. If this is what journalism and activism is, I feel sorry for the future. But if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Also, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a member. $1.99 is a great way to show your support for me and the channel. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And I want to give a special thanks to all my current channel members, and without you guys, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart.